Hi everyone, it's Helen Hotai here, founder of Form Help, and today we are on the community law webpage, and I've posted a link in the description box below. So in today's video we're looking for a letter template which we can use if we want to give notice to terminate a periodic tenancy. And so that letter would go to your landlord. Okay, let's have a look through these letter templates and see which one applies to us. Okay, so you can see here that these are the tenancy letters. Okay, oh, it's right here. So terminate a periodic tenancy. So I will go to that option there. And it's downloading for me, so I will open it up. Actually, before we proceed, can I just commend the Community Law Centre on providing these excellent, easy to follow and understand templates and for making them available to the public. So well done to the copyright owner for making these available. And I know they're a big help and guidance to the community, so well done and thank you. So as you can see here, there's a warning. So it says use of this letter in any way is subject to the terms and conditions of the copyright owner, which can be found here. So if you click on that link, you'll see what those conditions are. 2, the copyright owner has permitted use of this letter for the purpose of helping people to resolve their own legal issues. 3, providing this letter and permitting its use does not amount to legal advice and is not an adequate substitute for legal advice. 4, the copyright owner has taken reasonable efforts to ensure this letter is legally accurate and up to date. However, the copyright owner takes no responsibility for errors, omissions, or consequences for the manner in which the letter is used. And 5, we strongly recommend that you obtain independent legal advice before using this letter. Using this letter. So it says fill in the areas that are marked with the square brackets like this. So if you see the square brackets, it will have in there what you need to, what sort of information you need to put in there. Don't forget to print and sign the letter. Make a copy of the letter, then post the letter, or you can email it as well if you have your landlord's email address. Do not send this instruction page. So when you print off your letter, just ensure that if this does print off this page, that you don't include it when you send it or when you email it. When to use this letter. Use this letter to give the required notice to terminate a periodic tenancy. The standard minimum notice you can give is 21 days. Now you should allow an additional 4 days if you are posting this letter. You may give shorter notice if the tenancy tribunal gives you consent, or if a breach of the tenancy agreement has left the premise uninhabitable. Do not use this letter if you think those situations apply. So you need to seek advice instead. So seek legal advice instead. Okay, so we'll have a look at this letter and we'll see what we need to do. So I'll go ahead and fill it in. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put in today's date, which is the 4th of November. Okay, so in these brackets, so remove the brackets and put your name. So I'll go ahead and put in my name. It says here your address, so put in the address. Okay, so I'll say 123 Smith Street, Wellington. Okay, so the landlord's name. Okay. Landlord's name is, I will say Sean. Oops, Sean. I will address him as Mr. Sean Johnson. Okay, landlord's address, I'll put in, if you know the landlord's address, put it in, or hopefully you would have it if you are going to post it, because you would need that address. Okay, so address, I'll say he's at 345 Shelley Street in Johnsonville. Okay, so it says here sent by post or email. In this case, I will just place sent by email. Now I'll put in a dear, so the landlord's name, I will address him as Dear Mr. Johnson. And reference. Okay, so it's reference, notice of termination of periodic tenancy, and then you need to place the address in here, the tenancy address. So in this example, the tenancy address is 123 Smith Street in Wellington. Okay, so Dear Mr. Johnson, reference notice of termination of periodic tenancy for 123 Smith Street, Wellington. I'm writing to tell you that I am terminating my tenancy. This notice applies to the below tenancy. So again, we need to insert the name of the tenants, the address of the premises, and insert any other necessary identifying details that your landlord would need to identify the premises. Okay, so I'll go ahead and insert the names of the tenants. So I will just put myself. If you've got a partner, then add your name and your partner's name if they are the tenants. Okay, so insert the address, which is 123 Smith Street in Wellington. Okay, and for this one, insert any other necessary identifying details that your landlord would need to identify the premises. I don't have any, so I will delete that. But if you have any extra details, then insert them in there. Okay, I will vacate the premises on the following date. So let me have a look at my calendar. Because I need to give 21 days notice, I will actually give it, I'm just going to be generous and give 22. So 22 plus 4 is 26. So I'll say 26 of November. Maybe I'll just say 27th. So I will vacate the premises on the following date, 27th of November 2021, which is more than the 21 days that you need to give. Okay, here it says insert a date when you will vacate the premises. This date should be at least 21 days in the future, and you should allow an additional 4 days if you are posting the letter. Okay, so if you are posting the letter 4th of November at 21 days, it's 25th, 29th. Okay, so if you were going to post it, then this date here would be the 29th of November. Okay, now because I don't need any of this here, I will delete it. And then it says, please contact me to arrange collection of keys and to arrange any other matters. Thank you for your time. Yours faithfully. Add my name in here. Helen Hotai, my number. Okay, 123. This is your mobile number. 123 456 789. Okay, I would actually print this off and sign my name here, just above my name. Or if you have a digital signature, just drag it in there. And that is it. So that is your notice of termination to your landlord. Okay, so that was nice and simple. Hopefully that is of some help to someone. And all the best if you are writing up a notice of termination for your periodic tenancy. This is Helen Hotai, founder of Form Help, signing out. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are.